Hey everybody, welcome to the Outgroove. It's me, your host, Andre Salazar. I am very excited to talk to you guys about Deja Vu, the debut album of the supergroup Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. This might not have been the first supergroup, but it's definitely one of the most influential. And 1970 was a year after that the first trio, Crosby, Stills, and Nash, had created this album. They released this right after Woodstock, which was 1969 as well. And Neil Young was there at Woodstock. All four of them performed, but Neil Young did not like the performance and he wanted his name excised from the credits as well as the film. So we never see Neil Young do the songs he did with them in the film Woodstock. Although he was there and he did perform. As you know, David Crosby came from the Byrds. Stills came from Buffalo Springfield. And this is a wonderful album, Deja Vu. Their first, quartet that came up with a brilliant, brilliant sound. This is kind of the beginning of, well, I won't say it's the beginning of folk rock, but it's right there. It's one of those sounds. And I feel like when you talk about Deja Vu and you talk about Crosby, Stills, and Nash and Young, or Crosby, Stills, and Nash, you're talking about harmonies. The harmonies are so freaking good. If you like this album, you got to listen to Deja Vu. And if you like Deja Vu, I say you got to go to Neil Young's Harvest. And you might even want to go to David Crosby's Byrds and Buffalo Springfield. Although, to be honest, Buffalo Springfield does not have quite the hits that you would hope for. They've got like 3 or 4 really good songs, and the rest are just okay, to be honest. But Deja Vu, this album, is considered their best. It's had multiple editions, different anniversaries. There's a 50th anniversary that's like 4 LPs and CDs. It's a whole big thing. Actually, even this year for Record Store Day, there was a Deja Vu release. It was a kind of a special thing. I wasn't sure what it was. But, I mean, right when you start this album, you hear Carry On. And it's got this like beautiful rhythm guitar with the acoustic guitar, and then bam, the harmonies come in. And it is just awesome. You know these songs. These are classics. They're played all the time on the radio, any kind of classic rock station. You're always going to hear Crosby, Stills, and Nash and Young. Then it goes, second track is Teach Your Children. Teach Your Children has this really cool slide guitar. You're like, oh, is this like country? So this is where we get the interface of rock and roll, country, folk rock, that kind of thing, right? CCR, that kind of world. The third song, Almost Cut My Hair, is okay. It's kind of slow. I think Nash sings this. It's not my favorite. Helpless is a great song, the 4th track, which is by Neil Young. And I really like his voice. He's got this high voice. Something about his song. That song sounds a lot like it should be on the album Harvest, which makes sense because it's all happening around that same period. That's a really nice song, though, Helpless. The 5th song, Woodstock, another great song. This is where we get these beautiful harmonies again, telling the story of Woodstock. And just to think about that year, so many things were happening in music, the 68, 69. You've got Yes just came out. You've got King Crimson just came out. Black Sabbath just comes out. There's just such a change and shift and experimentation those years. Even Velvet Underground was around 68, I think, 69. So much is happening musically. The Doors comes out. It's just like name a band. Everything is coming out right around that time. And these guys are this supergroup that come together and really create this folk rock, I'm going to call it, with the acoustic guitars. Sometimes it's kind of a country slide guitars and these beautiful harmonies. I mean, they were doing stuff that I'm sure Simon and Garfunkel years later were like, okay, Although they have inspiration in other groups, like Everly Brothers, I believe. The sixth song, Deja Vu, is good. It's got this kind of jazzy beat to it that I like. Our House is a perfect song. You hear that all the time. That's kind of a poppy, a little bit of a pop sound to it. I don't know how many commercials and TV shows have used that, but like a million. I mean, they've got to have a mansion just from like product placement from that song alone. The last couple songs, 4 and 20, Still sings. I think it's okay. I do like Still's voice. What's nice is each 4 of them have such a unique, different voice. Really, when they meld together, it really is something really cool. I mean, that's really what it's about. And the songwriting. Country Girl, Young sings that one, and then it ends up with Everybody I Love You. I mean, honestly, this is a buy. It's an instant buy. This is 4 Biscuits by far. 4 Biscuits, great album, considered one of the best. I feel like you got to listen to it. Go download it on Tidal or Spotify. Listen to it, analyze it, and then go down those rabbit holes of these different groups and like what happened to them and where did they go. And when Young left, they continued to do other albums, right? There's more albums. This one's actually a compilation so far, but it has a lot of those. It has Deja Vu, Teach Your Children. It has a number of Our House, Woodstock. So it has like half of Deja Vu on this, including the other one. And this is another good one too. Their first album. Brilliant. In fact, I might bust this out tonight. Anyway, that's my thoughts on Deja Vu. Wonderful album. I want to get it on vinyl. Definitely a buy. Thanks for watching. If you want to check out all my videos, why don't you hit the bell icon? Subscribe, like the video. Am I right or am I wrong? What do you think? How many biscuits would you give this? And what should I review next? Let me know, guys. Thanks for watching and talk to you later.